Hey guys, Leroy here, back again with another video, and today we're going to react to the Try Guys Test Old Age Body Simulator. I don't know what it is. This is my first time reacting to it, and apparently it's lit because my friends told me to watch it, and I seen some reviews online. I'm like, hey, why not check it out and do a reaction to it? And yeah, that's basically it. Let's dive on in.
This is going to be the most relatable Try Guys series ever. Why?
Because it's real.
Old people! We all love them, but what happens when we become them?
I'm 31 years young. I'll never get old. I'll never die.
In this series, we're gonna explore old age and all of the fun and struggles that it entails.
I am Rhoda Isaacs, and I'm Zachary Kornfeld's grandmother.
We are going to try on an old age body simulator developed by people at MIT.
I think this is going to be a weird 24 hours for you guys.
We're trying it for the entire day.
We're gonna find out when we're gonna die.
One of you did test positive on one of the tests.
And in the final video, we're going to be transformed, look like how we might look 50 years in the future.
How do I look?
It's like a horror movie.
And I'll love you no matter what.
We're gonna be like feeling what it's like to be old. We're gonna see what it's like to be old.
Because everyone grows up and everyone grows old.
We're gonna walk a mile in their orthopedic shoes, which actually sound quite comfortable.
Let's get old!
I tend to separate the idea of aging into two things. There's the mental and the spiritual, which I think is going to be fantastic. And then there's the physical, which I know that time erodes your body away naturally.
I've only recently started to think about getting old after I had my own kid. You're a generation higher, literally.
I want to eat healthier and be healthier because I want to live a long time. But also it's like hard to care about yourself if you can't picture the real life consequences.
Today we're trying on an old age body simulator. Haha, joke's on you, because my muscles already suck.
Hi, my name is Joe Coughlin. I direct and lead the MIT Age Lab, where we're developing new technologies and ideas to improve aging.
You're improving aging?
Well, it's better than the alternative.
Benjamin buttoning and becoming an old man baby.
Yeah, going the other way, right?
So what happens to your body as you age?
The vision, if you will, in many cases is one of the first things to go or noticeable. Think about this, by age 40 roughly, you need 20 times more light to see as well as you did at age 20.
Shut the f. Where's all that light coming from?
20 times?
Strength, flexibility begin to decrease. You can fight that by exercising more, build up resilience. In fact, the real definition of aging is loss of that resilience.
Have you guys gotten like a cut recently? It takes like twice as long for that thing to heal.
Yeah.
Hangovers? Way worse in your 30s.
I kind of already feel like an old man, so I don't really know where else it can go.
Oh, wow.
We wanted to come up with a way of making sure that people in the lab and the companies we work with get what it means to be old. The Age Lab team created Agnes.
Agnes, who's she?
Agnes stands for the Age Gain Now Empathy System, and today we're going to try on Agnes.
Agnes is a suit that allows the user, could be an engineering student, a marketing professional, anyone feel the fatigue, the friction, and the frustration of what it means to be old.
First, we're going to put on some weighted vests.
Like bulletproof police vests?
Well, in that they're vests.
Okay.
So you put weights on the suit to make it harder to use your muscles.
Exactly, so in a natural state, you're losing muscle mass as we age.
So there are a number of weighted elements to
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty heavy.
Do I look like LL Cool J?
It's about like the pregnancy belly.
Oh, well, that was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels kind of nice.
Eugene, this is what a hug feels like.
Really?
That empathy part is that it's not just about the physical experience, because in your head, you're still the younger person you once were.
So what is the scientific function of the jumpsuit?
It's to make you look a little weirder.
Okay, all right.
I mean, one of the things that Luca Quinto and I put together in the longevity economy was younger people and older people have a lot more in common. The story doesn't allow us to think that.
Holy shit, I'm sweating already.
Next comes the harness.
Ooh, I've heard that before.
And then we're gonna have bungees that are actually gonna reduce your reach.
I could barely do the hokey pokey with this. That's what it's all about!
These bands are gonna reduce your ability to reach up, reach down, as well as how long the step you're gonna be able to take.
I'm just getting tired.
We haven't even done it
Get
yet.
it suited up already so we can get the next thing on me so I can get out of this.
What do you think you're gonna be like when you're older?
I think you're looking at it.
Test out your hamstrings, and then we'll hook up the rest of the bungees.
It's like we're on a tiny carousel.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little toy soldier.
Every time I step, it's like just a little guy going, no, come back here.
Essentially, when you're wearing Agnes, you're an age explorer. Suddenly those cabinets become a little higher.
It's very Jane Fonda.
Suddenly it's harder for you to be able to reach something on the countertop.
You.
Almost there.
I can't do child's pose, but I can do rock. I call this pose rock.
I got it.
You guys are doing really good.
Thanks.
So not just your hands and the gait, but even a band that's in the back that will come down on a helmet to reduce how much you can move your neck as well.
Whoa. This is nuts.
Ooh, elbows.
Yeah?
I wonder if like knee pad fashion is gonna come back.
My hands feel like they're falling asleep.
Do we look like we're in Devo right now? Whip it good.
We also have a neck brace.
Oh.
Starting around 30, 35, how much you can rotate your neck becomes a real issue.
Why does he look so miserable?
I am miserable. My knees are heavy. Knees weak, mom spaghetti.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh my god, I'm seeing stars.
I kind of like it.
You're such a sadist.
I know.
Let's put the rest of the suit on.
The rest of the suit on.
So the shoes, we make a fashion statement by using Crocs. I have got some foam padding underneath to reduce that sense of feel you have or that connection with the ground.
Oh, how about that?
It's like I'm on a balance beam.
As we age, the fat pads underneath our feet start to get thinner. So that cushioning isn't there. So that lack of balance often comes not just from function in your head, but also it's like, gee, I'm not feeling the ground as well as I once did.
Nailed it. Got him.
It feels like my feet are in pillows.
Oh, my whole leg is on fire. This is very hard to hold.
My knees don't bend really well.
How's your balance?
Bad.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So, we're going to introduce these weighted gloves to your experience.
Okay.
Gloves that will simulate arthritis or loss of strength and flexibility and dexterity in your fingers, making everything just a little bit more difficult.
So each of your fingers is weighted.
Why?
I'm ready player one.
Yep, you leveled up.
Are you guys getting thirsty in all this gear?
Nice.
All right, old man still got it.
Being able to use certain controls in the car, just things that you don't think about that you take for granted with your hands on a regular basis.
Oh God, this is awful. Why do my shoulders hurt?
We all love touchscreens. They're easy to use. A lot of it depends on the moisture in your fingers.
This is Zach's phone. I'm texting Maggie.
Uh-oh.
Hi, darling girlfriend.
This isn't working. And people are going, oh, that's because they're old, they just don't get it. Not so fast. Their finger is not working well on the
Because young
technology.
people have sweaty fingers.
Holding it here is the most difficult part because all of this is weighted.
Do you think this will be cool when we're 96?
Water bottle flip will always be cool.
While we don't have anything to simulate cognitive decline or function, we do think about vision. So we have different types of glasses.
Oh, this is terrible.
I see just smushy, dull centers of my vision.
Marketing people love red, they love blue. Those are really hard colors to see after age 50.
These yellow glasses would simulate the yellowing of the ocular lens, which is something that also happens.
Oh, you look cool though.
I feel cool. For the rest of your day today, you're going to wear the standard issue impaired acuity goggles.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
It looks like a filter they use on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like everyone just got 20 times more attractive.
Just like my favorite Reese Witherspoon movie, Legally Blind.
That's how close I have to get to make out your mouth. I don't not make out with your mouth, but like make out.
And then to top it off, of course, there's the earplugs, which is hearing, a major sense becomes an issue. So we'll be using earplugs to maybe not just deaden sound, but to reduce your ability to discriminate the words you're hearing.
Yeah, I wanna like lie on the couch. Well, I don't usually want to lie on the couch. I want to be up and active, but this makes me not want to be active.
Well, too bad. We're going to play wiffle ball.
Oh, okay, Luke.
The crack of the bat.
I feel like, why'd you throw so hard?
Okay, let's go, Ned. Let's do
Hold
it.
on, let me warm up first.
If we only ask older adults, they're likely to go, well, no, what are you going to do? I'm 77 years old. Of course it's difficult for me to open this jar. But an engineer, a marketer, a product designer who knows the technology, who knows the idea of what design can be, will be frustrated enough to go, no, this is just plain silly.
Dang it!
So Agnes is to give you that momentary feeling of what it might be like to literally walk in someone else's shoes.
Okay, just one more try.
Keith, so terrible at this. Don't do it anymore.
Crack of the bat.
You're so bad,
Give me your
Keith.
chin, I got it
Just
this
give
time.
up, Keith.
Base is
Oh
loaded.
God, Keith, you're so
2
bad.
strikes.
What's wrong with you? You're missing every single one, Keith. That was terrible. I can't see anything, and I can't even see that you missed everything.
I'm on first.
It's like I gotta use everything I got.
Whoa!
I told you.
One of the more fun things we did was have Agnes make cupcakes. You know, sounds really easy.
Hello, Agnes.
Hello, Agnes.
Welcome to Cooking with Agnes and Agnes.
Today we're going to be making cupcakes.
With Agnes.
Yep.
Mix. Cake mix, water, oil, and eggs. In a large bowl.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. I need a little bit more light.
Oh, everything's so heavy.
What kind of tray for $3.50?
Do we need to mix the dry stuff first?
No,
I think this is aluminum.
Oh, I can't pour it. Why is it that hot? What are you doing?
giving it to you.
Oh my God. You are a real dick sometimes.
1 cup of water, a half cup of oil, and 3 eggs.
How about that?
That's a strong egg. How'd that happen?
If Agnes does anything, it should have 2 teachable moments. Aging does not necessarily have to be destiny in terms of its physical limitations.
I feel awful.
Let's engineer a world that is easier to use, more accessible, is seamless and fun for Agnes, because that's the same world that will be better for everyone of all ages.
This was just a taste, and it was fully debilitating.
The closest thing I can compare this to is being underwater.
Whatever your activity is, it's really got to be worth it.
This was just a few hours. We have to wear these for an entire day.
You are a real dick sometimes.
We're planning on wearing Agnes for a full day.
I'm betting on Agnes that she's going to wear you out before you wear her out.
What a minx.
But that's not all.
We're gonna spit in the tube. We're sending it to scientists, and they're telling us how we're gonna get sick.
And finally, we're gonna do a full makeup transformation to show what we're gonna look like when we're 80 years old. 80 years old. Wow.
Are we hot grandpas?
I think we're hot grandpas.
Are we gefilfs?
Funny. Well, that was a great video. If you guys want me to see part 2 of this, apparently they're doing a part 2 where they're going to do it all day. Just comment down below, tell me, and I'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below, subscribe, share the video, like it, and peace.